Guys, welcome back to another episode of Danganronpa 2, where in the last episode, the trial had begun, and we're not really any closer to figuring out who committed the murder, other than now, myself and Mikon have been completely cleared. That's about the only two that have been completely cleared. Soda, I'm still pretty sure it was you, my dude. I don't want it to be. I'm gonna be heartbroken when it's you, but I'm almost positive it's him. Gundam kind of put himself in a corner too. Sonya's still there. But that's where I'm at.
Seriously, he's like the king of unreasonableness. Why did it turn out like this? We were supposed to have a fun, friendly school trip, but it turned out all bloody instead.
Always does.
No, this definitely cannot be allowed. That's why I want you to remember this. Everyone, do your very best. Don't lose to yourself. And don't forget to save frequently.
Save all the time. The reason the killer did imitation murder is a reason other than falsifying the murder sequence. Which, yes, apparently that's going to be the case here, but I don't understand what other reason it would be. Does something like that even exist?
It suddenly got quiet in here. Did I confuse you? If so, I wish I could die from self-loathing.
Man, this again.
If that's the case, it would have been just dandy if they had gone ahead and killed me too. If that happened, the imitation would have been perfect. So why didn't they do that?
Well, it's against the rules to kill 3 people in the first place.
That rule is too harsh. I couldn't get killed because of that.
Seriously, just shut up already! Shut up forever!
It's like, you need to just calm down there, Nagito.
But I'm thinking about it again, and he's totally right. It feels incomplete.
Because they didn't kill 3 people like the movie did? That's only because of Monokuma's rule.
It's not just that. Come on, try to remember the content of the movie.
There wasn't much.
About the lion that got killed second.
That's the one Hyoko's body was imitating, right?
Even though we're calling it an imitation, the lion was actually pinned by arrows, right?
Yeah.
But Hyoko's body was suspended by common household duct tape. Maybe they just used a common substitute because it was too difficult to imitate the arrows.
That would make it a lot of
Well,
sense.
that's probably it, but that attitude is what makes this feel incomplete. If falsifying the murder sequence was the killer's plan from the very beginning, they should have taken steps to properly imitate it.
But if we never realized it was a half-assed imitation, their entire plan would have been completely useless.
What are you trying to say? Are you saying the imitation wasn't planned?
I'm saying Hyoko's murder wasn't.
What?
Hyoko's murder wasn't planned. Oh, and that's why it is so technically Sonya's
I
fault.
understand that imitation wasn't enough, but aren't you making a bunch of assumptions? It's not just the poor imitation. There are also other strange details.
Strange details? Like what?
Like, for example, why did Hyoko go to the music venue?
Well, I know that. Why did you go to the
So,
music venue?
you're saying the truth behind Hyoko's murder is hidden?
I have no freaking clue what you're trying to say.
However, this is getting quite interesting. My 4 dark devas of destruction are getting riled up.
Why Hyoko went to the music venue? If that is the key to all of this, which Sonya told her about the mirror. I need to find that out no matter the cost. I already know why. None of that was there, I don't think. Hold on.
Why did
Blood,
Hyoko...
motel room key, scrap of thick
Go to the
paper,
music
music venue, surveillance camera unit, AC temp, the
way you
Wizard
know
of
that.
Monument.
Maybe the killer summoned her.
If that's not it,
Didn't summon.
maybe she got abducted by the killer.
Wasn't abducted.
No, maybe. She went of her own free will.
She was guided by the will of causality.
I need to find out why he went to the music venue first.
Why did Hyoko go to the music venue? There's no way we'd know that.
I need to...
Maybe the killer summoned her.
If that's not it, maybe she got abducted by the killer.
No, maybe.
Can't take any of the bullets.
She went of her own free will.
Give us story. No.
Crap!
Why do I shoot at it?
Why did Hyoko
Blood on the soul.
go to the music
Motel
venue?
room key.
There's no way you'd know that.
Maybe
Motel
the killer
room key.
summoned her.
Okay, I got it.
If that's not it, maybe she got
No,
abducted.
we need to shoot at the free will.
She went of her own free.
I agree with
They
that.
got to consent to Sonya's. It's just a different way of doing it.
It's just as Sonya said. She went to the music venue of her own free will.
So, exactly as I assumed.
If no one called for her, then why did she go?
Yoko locked herself in her room because
Sonya
she
told her there was a
being
mirror!
overly cautious of
A
the
mirror!
Don't think a person like that would leave their room just because someone called for them.
There's no way she got it. Hyoko locked the room she was staying in before she went out.
If she was forcibly taken from her room, there's no way she would have had time to lock it.
The
No,
killer could have locked her door, right? Just to hide the fact Hyoko got abducted.
but it was in her kimono. You found it in her kimono.
Then they couldn't have hidden her room key that deep in her kimono. They would have put it somewhere more obvious. Otherwise, there's no point in messing with the crime scene if nobody finds the key. At the time, you were the one who actually took out the key, right? Then something like that.
I won't move.
Why are you fighting me now, Akane?
Are you saying my gut was wrong? This will be my first and last highlight of the day. Why won't you just let me shine already?
No, that's not the issue.
Shut up! Enough with your fancy talk. I'll shut you up right now.
But we know you're not the killer. Why are you gonna fight me on this? This is stupid. Step ladder, candle, smudge the floor, Mikon's camp, Van's camp, for you, Hoko, Sonya's camp.
Hyoko was locked inside her room, right? She definitely got abducted or something. The killer forced their way into Hyoko's room and forcibly abducted her. The girl is so small and weak-looking. And that's why the killer targeted her.
I can't back down.
Cross sword duel. Failed!
Hyoko was locked inside her. She definitely got abducted or the killer forced their way into Hyoko's room. Forcibly abducted her. The girl is so small and weak-looking. And that's why the killer targeted her.
Why is my controller not working? Oh, it is.
Hyoko was locked inside her room. She
Why did-
definitely got abducted or something. The killer forced their way into Hyoko's room. Forcibly abducted her. The girl is so small and weak-looking. And that's why the killer targeted her.
Man,
But
so
Hyoko's room was locked. The key was deep inside her kimono, remember? It's more likely that Hyoko locked the door herself.
The
Yeah.
killer was the one who locked the door. So what if the key was in her kimono? Maybe the killer just put it there later.
doesn't make sense.
There's no reason for the
Again.
killer to put the key in Hyoko's kimono.
Don't know what
The
happened.
killer
to
probably didn't realize she even had the key.
Hold on. Try remembering Hyoko's kimono. There's only one reason her kimono would be that messed up. She fucked. That's the proof she was abducted,
Fuck.
right? My gut is totally right after all.
No, the final
Hold
argument.
on. Try remembering Hyoko's body. Her kimono was all messed up.
Nope, wrong thing to cut. Wrong thing to cut.
Hold on. Try remembering Hyoko's body. Her kimono was all messed. There's only one reason her kimono would be that messed up. She fucked the killer.
Cut it, there we
Cut
go.
through those words. The reason Hyoko's kimono was messed up
Ugh.
is because she wasn't able to properly wear it.
Some of that shit gets a little annoying to do.
Wear her kimono?
Yeah, it's also the reason why she decided to go out on her own.
Hyoko seemed to be really struggling with wearing her kimono. I believe that was one of the reasons she locked herself in her room. That is why I informed her. I told her that there was a full-length mirror at the music venue, and I suggested that she use it.
Then the reason her kimono was messed up wasn't because she fought the killer.
She did not fight the killer.
Yeah, she went to the venue on her own just to fix her messed up kimono.
I get it. I lost. Boil me, burn me, take off my clothes. Do whatever you want to me.
Nothing.
Hajime, now's your chance. Make her admit defeat. Or better yet, make her do a little something something.
Soda, you're on my number one suspect list. Don't do this. Don't do this.
Then, the killer probably couldn't have assumed that Hiyoko would go to the music venue.
Though that may not apply to Sonia, since she provided Hiyoko with that information.
Though I knew she would go there, there is no way I could have predicted when she would arrive.
Don't go doubting Miss Sonia, you cretin. I'll put you and your hamster 6 feet under.
Kazuichi, it seems you have quite the fashion sense.
He wears a mechanic's gear
Do
up.
you want me to incinerate your clothes? Perhaps I could do that while you're wearing them.
Gundam, please stop! For his sake!
What do you mean, for my sake?
Of course. I've already overlooked no less than 10 opportunities to kill you.
Oh,
Even if the killer couldn't predict it, why did Hiyoko get killed in the music venue?
The only thing I can think of is, it was an unfortunate coincidence.
she showed up at the wrong time.
Coincidence?
When she went to the venue by herself, she was probably just unlucky and walked in on the crime scene.
She was killed so there wouldn't be any loose ends?
It probably happened when the killer was preparing to kill Ibuki. The killer most likely had already placed the hemp bag over her head. And without hesitation,
Kill Hiyoko.
Killed Hiyoko.
because the killer used that coincidence for their crime, it made this case even trickier.
That's the reason they imitated the movie to falsify the murder sequence.
Still not an easy trial, not gonna lie.
Which means that low-down scoundrel didn't plan on committing imitation murders at first.
So I still don't have a clear... Soda is my clear, but it's still not
Then
clear.
what was the killer actually planning to do? They've been cunning this far. There's no way they'd kill Ibuki without a plan. Do you have any ideas?
Damn, we don't know the most important part.
The killer's plan from the beginning, I'm pretty sure. We're very, very close.
Hey, Nagito, any ideas?
Hey, how long are you gonna stay quiet? Oh, am I allowed to speak? I'm so happy I'm getting goosebumps. Everyone actually needs help from scum like me.
So what do you think?
I was thinking about it while I had my mouth shut. But now I'm finally able to come to a conclusion. Ibuki definitely didn't commit suicide.
What are you talking about?
I thought there might be a possibility
Finally,
that she
we're there.
faked her death and tampered with the crime scene. But now I remember. There was blood on Ibuki's slippers.
Yeah.
So if she faked her death and walked around the music venue tampering with the crime scene, there'd be bloody footprints left in various places throughout the venue. So that's why I think there's no way she faked her death. There's no way Ibuki committed suicide.
You know, we already finished talking about that a while ago.
Really?
Yeah.
That's annoying. I guess I should just awkwardly laugh about it then.
Are you freaking kidding me? There's no limit to how useless you can be.
But he's also a genius! No, wait a minute. If Ibuki had blood on her feet, there'd be footprints all over the place if she kept walking around.
Strange. It's very strange.
This is strange? What's strange?
He's caught on to something. Oh, I see, it's not something we finished talking about. Those footprints, there's still an important clue left that we completely overlooked. Just as Nagito said, if she had blood on her feet, she would have left footprints. Then why? Why weren't there any footprints on the... step ladder?
I can prove it with this! If Ibuki used the stepladder to hang herself, it's strange that there weren't any footprints on it.
Huh? There weren't?
There weren't!
Yeah, that stepladder was completely clean. No footprints or bloodstains at all.
Did you notice such a small detail? How amazing! This is truly the talent of a chosen ultimate!
What are you talking about? You were obviously leading us to this. That's why you brought up the suicide topic after all this time. Nagito Komeda, you're definitely someone I shouldn't underestimate.
But didn't you say you saw that video of Ibuki climbing the stepladder?
I don't think he's evil, I think he's just insane.
Then I think there's no doubt that she really did climb it.
Unless there was something funny about that video.
I see. So there was some kind of trick arranged in that video.
But that's something only Hajime would know. since he's the only one who saw that video.
Great. Just as I thought, it comes down to that. The mystery surrounding this incident is contained in that video, and whether or not we can reach that hidden truth is all up to me.
I leave it in your hands. As long as I leave this to you, I won't tell you to do your best, but oh well. You should get started already.
Yeah, I'll definitely try.
There's something included in that video. I should have seen it. I should have seen something streamed when I watched it. But I'm the only one who can clear that up. I'm the only one who actually saw that video, so I'm the only one who can do it. The hanging video that I saw. Could have been somebody with the sacking bag over their head and she was already hanging. Based on everything and after the debate thus far, I should be able to figure out what was strange.
Here!
There's no blood on the ladder there.
That's right, I remember now. There was definitely something strange about that video.
Can you explain it to us?
Oh! And it was... Yeah, okay. There was two she was hung there, but also in that hospital, this really could have been Mekon.
What's strange is that stepladder I mentioned earlier. It's true that the steps of that stepladder weren't dirty, but on one side, there was a bloodstain, right on the left side of the stepladder. However, that contradicts the video I saw at the hospital. There weren't any bloodstains on the stepladder in the video. It was completely clean.
I don't think it's her, but
That is truly strange. If the video showed the moment of Ibuki's death, then Hiyoko should have already been dead by that point.
Yep.
Even so, the fact is the stepladder had blood on it at the actual crime scene. The stepladder in the video was completely bloodless.
And there's no way the video was recorded in advance. If that's the case, the only thing I can think of is...
It's possible those two stepladders were completely different.
Wait, are you saying there were two stepladders?
But where would you find another stepladder? There was only one stepladder in the music video.
God, did Mekon
And
do
one
this?
of the stepladders was somewhere other than the music venue.
Mekon did it, and I said she was one of my early suspicions too, because of the spot being covered as a wound. I think she might have done that. But I don't think she killed anybody. I think she got a Ibuki to do the killing. Told her to kill herself after, and then made the video later.
What do you mean?
You're suggesting that the stepladder in the video isn't the only thing that's different. Am I right?
Because there was also gowns missing. There's medical gowns missing. I think she is the killer here.
That's amazing, Chiaki. All that gaming has given you incredible deduction skills. Is it okay to say that?
What are you two talking about?
The stepladder's the only thing that's different, huh? Chiaki said that the stepladder was a different place, but if that's the case, the thing that's different between that video and the actual scene of the crime is that thing, the place where the killer did something? Hangman's Gambit. Whoa, okay. Starts with G. Starts with F. Faculty? Well, I didn't mean to do what I did there. I don't think it's I. It is I. Oh. Not an N. No, that doesn't make sense. Just Bill? Film? No. Filming. filming location. Okay. Should have gotten that a little quicker and easier. God damn it. L-O-C. A. T. I. O. Why did that?
I got it!
I knew the filming location was different, but I didn't realize that was the words it was aiming for.
That's right. Besides the stepladder, the filming location must have been different too.
Hell yeah!
What do you mean?
Me and Chiaki found that out. That's the hospital.
I mean, the video I saw was not filmed at the music venue. It was filmed somewhere else.
But the hospital monitor is supposed to display footage captured by the music venue camera, you know?
Then, there's a possibility that the killer also tampered with the surveillance camera unit.
Which was why it shattered. In order to show us that they filmed the video at the music venue instead of somewhere else, what did the killer do to that surveillance camera unit? They smashed it. Another logic death. My life is low, but I got this now. It's gotta be her then. It's gotta be Mikon. As much as I don't really want it to be Mikon. Which part of the surveillance camera unit did the killer hit? The camera, the monitor, both. Shit. I think it's both. I don't got much life to spare here. Really? Just the camera? I guess that would explain why it's broken. But... oh, I should have made it. I really haven't got the light for this. Fighting up the trial here a little bit. I'm not gonna fail it though. You're gonna get at least a B or an A. Oh, that was close. Did the killer tamper with the camera at the music venue or the hospital? The venue. If you tamper with the one at the hospital, it would make sense. God, this is trippy. Sorry for anyone that gets motion sick. This will probably do it to you. Question 3. What did the killer do with the camera from the music venue surveillance community? Did the camera from the music venue increase the signal? They took it with them. If you increase the signal, it's not going to do anything.
It's all coming together!
Oh.
That's it. The killer just brought the camera from the music venue. With it, they made me think it was a live feed from the venue, when it was actually from somewhere else.
Then only the monitor was left in the music venue?
And smashed.
Yes, at least when I first discovered Ibuki's body. But when Hyoko's body appeared, the killer probably put the camera back too.
That means you should have realized that from the start and made this easier on all of
Oh,
us.
fuck you, Akane.
He did discover the body. I doubt his attention was focused on the camera.
That's true, but in order to hide that the camera was missing, the killer did one more thing to the remaining monitor.
Smashed it. Hit it, painted it, flipped it, destroyed it.
Let's see. The killer smashed the monitor to pieces, destroying it. As long as it was in pieces, you wouldn't be able to tell if the camera was actually there or not.
At first.
My attention was so focused on the body that even I couldn't have noticed something like that.
And the moment Hajime left the music venue, the killer put back the camera they took.
And it was smashed
And they
too.
destroyed it and left that in pieces as well.
Man, that's smart.
It's easy to say it was filmed somewhere else, but the surveillance camera's connection wasn't that strong.
Despite Kazuichi's desperate repair efforts, it seems it could not transmit from the hospital to the motel.
So it
The
has
fact
to
that it was
be
able to connect between the hospital and the music venue is amazing enough.
Which means even if it was filmed in another place, as long as it was transmitting to the hospital, the range would be pretty limited. If that's the case, where was the video filmed to make it look like it was filmed at the music venue? The only possibility is that place inside that building. Hangman's Gambit. The conference room. See you guys now. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. See. Come on. It's gonna let all you merge, maybe. There we go. Conference. Is it not an E? Okay. What'd I do first? What'd I do if it was wrong then? I do not have the life for this. I thought I was spelling it right, but anyway. Need another R. Confer E. No. Need an NCE. I was going to spell it wrong again. N. C. Oh, come on. Oh. Need to make sure that it got rid of two. There we go. Okay, my life is almost gone.
I got it!
Let's get bad.
Possible that it was filmed at the hospital's conference room.
Not just possible.
Huh?
Very easily.
Conference room?
But the hospital and the music venue look completely different.
That's exactly why the killer did something to make those two places resemble each other.
The curtain. To make the conference room look like a music venue, the killer went ahead and did some work. To make it... Look, I've got to make that clear, what that work was. You gonna make my argument now? Music venue curtain. Should be it, right?
There's no way the conference room and the music venue look the same.
Which place resembled the other? Did the conference room look like the music venue? Or did the music venue look like the conference room?
Oh.
Or did they make some kind of set?
They might have tampered with the camera.
I still can't believe he mixed up the filming locations. Hajime, you're pretty stupid.
I gotta agree with something. Figure that out first.
There's no way the conference room and the music venue look the same.
Which place resembled the other? Did the conference room look like the music venue? Or did the music venue look like the conference room?
That doesn't matter.
Or did they make some kind of set?
Stepladder, camera unit, AC temp, pre-Higo account, motel room piece.
I still can't believe he mixed up the filming locations. Hajime, you're pretty stupid.
Thanks. Oh.
There's no way the conference room.
Okay, I'm gonna try it, and if
Which
I'm wrong,
place was it? Did
I
the conference room
lose.
look, or did the music venue?
Or did they make some kind of set?
Nope.
Damn it!
Yeah. I failed. Fuck! No, it's fine. Oh, it's one restart. It's one restart.
This is my.
Yes, retry.
We will never give up.
Fuck.
There's no way the conference room and the music venue look the same.
Still gotta be that Kurt.
Which place resembled the other? Did the conference room look like the music venue? Or did the music venue look like the conference room?
That one. Yeah.
That must be it. What the killer did was make the music venue, the crime scene, look like the conference room. They did that by using the black curtain hanging at the back of the stage.
Yep. Okay, so I knew it was something like that, but I was shooting at
From
the
what
wrong
I
thing.
remember, there used to be a really flashy curtain. But
Yeah.
after the incident,
Leopard.
it somehow became a plain black curtain that didn't seem to be the right size.
Kind of close.
That's right! It's so half-assed, just like Monami.
Oh yeah? Well, your face looks stupid.
Brutal!
Curtain was hung so the music venue would look like a conference room? In actuality, even though the curtain in the conference room doesn't stand out, it is a black light blocking curtain that's long enough to reach the floor.
I see. The conference room. Indeed, the floor of that room is the same color as the music venue stage. So the killer chose the conference room because they realized the floor match.
Matching floors, matching curtains. I guess it makes sense you'd mistake the two.
But that's not all. There should be something else the killer did to tamper with the evidence. Probably.
Probably. Something else Killer did to make the music venue look like a conference room. It's gotta be that. Not the rope, not the key, not that, not the curtain, not the step, the candle.
I can prove it with this.
That's easy.
You're referring to the candle in the music video, right?
Mekon, this is looking bad.
In the video I saw, a candle was used for lighting. If you think about it, it's pretty strange. The music venue has good lighting, so there's no reason to even use candlelight.
But wouldn't they have done it to make it feel creepier?
That might have been another reason, but the main reason was probably to tamper with evidence. The lighting in the conference room and the music venue are so different. They couldn't be used during filming. That's why the killer used a candle as film lighting instead.
Hell yeah.
Which means... Are you saying the candle in the music venue wasn't actually used?
That candle was likely placed there just to make me think it was the same candle that was used in the video.
Which is a good plan, not gonna lie.
With candlelight, you can't see things in that much detail. Maybe they were going for that effect. With that cheap-ass camera, it won't capture much in a dark area.
As long as this all matches up, it should be no problem to say this is the site. The video I saw wasn't filmed at the music venue. It was actually filmed at the hospital conference room.
If I'd found proof that evidence in the conference room was altered, we would have reached an answer sooner. But it appears the killer already covered that up. So I didn't find anything when I went there.
But there's no mistake. That's the only place within the connection range of the surveillance camera.
The motel would have been too far, and the interior design of the movie theater is too distinctive.
But this must be a surprising turn of events for Hajime. You never suspected that the video you saw in the hospital was being filmed in the conference room.
The incident isn't happening at the scene of a crime, it's occurring in the conference room.
I feel like I've heard by-side cops say that before, but it's the other way around.
If Ibuki's hanging video was filmed at the hospital's conference room, then was Ibuki killed killed at the conference room too?
No.
That's not possible. Right after Hajime saw that video, he discovered Ibuki's body at the music venue.
The video was filmed at the conference room, but Ibuki's body was at the music venue, which means there was a fake somewhere. That fake must have been the Hiyoko at the music venue, the Hiyoko's motel, the Ibuki at the music venue, the Ibuki in the conference room.
I see!
It was a fake.
The person wearing the hint bag in that video wasn't Ibuki.
Can't see hair.
It was the killer pretending to be Ibuki. The killer put on a hospital gown, wore a hint bag on their head, and was only pretending to be the victim.
By that time, the real Ibuki must have already been killed.
The actual time of death must have been earlier. Probably around midnight or dawn to avoid witnesses.
If they took Ibuki from the music venue to the hospital to kill her, there's no way it happened during the day.
Mikon, it would have made sense for her to turn up the temperature so she knew that she couldn't do an autopsy on the bodies to discover time of death. Explains the covering of the wound. Explains everything. So if that's what happened, then no matter how quickly I ran, it was impossible for me to rescue Ibuki. At that moment, I was already in the killer's trap. And the one who set the trap
But
for
why
me
did
was...
the killer go to the trouble of making a fake video just so Hajime could go to the crime scene?
The reason the killer made a fake video, there's only one possibility I can think of. And if I examine that possibility thoroughly, then naturally the killer's identity will reveal itself.
You fiend! Are you saying you already know who the killer is?
I think we do. That's right, I should already know. I should have already known who the killer is. Hello, Mikon.
You're the only one!
Can't believe it.
You're the killer, aren't you?
What are you talking about?
Like I said, aren't you the killer who murdered Ibuki and Hiyoko?
See, she was one of my initial, and then I thought she was hard cleared through the trial, but no, she is not.
Killer? Huh? I'm the killer? What is this?
Hey, don't you think that's kinda impossible?
It's not.
A chick like her is the killer? She couldn't even kill a fly. In fact, the fly would probably kill her first.
Nope.
She's right! A clumsy slowpoke like me killing someone? That's completely out of the question!
You did it.
But we're the only ones. Thanks to that video, we're the only ones who have the advantage of an alibi.
An alibi? Was that the killer's goal?
Think
Now
so?
that you mention it, you guys brought that up earlier. Only Hajime and Mikon have an alibi.
It's just a coincidence!
But you're the only one who could have filmed that video in the hospital conference room. Is that also a coincidence?
Yeah, shouldn't you get some rest ready to be exhausted from nursing or learn to sleep right? And maybe you said so use the on-call room upstairs. You must be exhausted, so it's better you relax in the lobby instead.
At that time, you said you were going to the on-call room, but you actually went to the conference room. That's when you put on a hospital gown that you prepared in advance, put the bag on your head, and began filming. By doing that, you made up a video that showed Ibuki trying to hang herself at the music video. And showed that to me. Furthermore, I saw that video at the hospital lobby. If someone wants to go to the conference room from outside, they have to pass through the lobby.
So it's impossible that someone who wasn't already in the hospital went to the conference room to film.
Yep.
Not only that, the others in the hospital, Kane and I, were both delirious from the despair disease.
So that must mean...
Please, wait a second! What are you saying? I'm the killer? That's impossible! There's no way I can kill someone!
It's not literally impossible. Can't you give a better defense than that?
Just shows she can't even do that.
Hey, you sure this chick is really the killer?
I kinda really am.
Wrong! It's totally wrong! It's not what you think!
Just like Akane said, it is really hard to tie it all together. I mean, Mikon is the killer?
I agree. It is truly difficult to believe someone could be killed by such a slow-witted woman.
That slow-witted remark is not necessary.
It's fine. I've been like this for a long time. In a tournament for social punching bags, I'd easily win first place with my self-reputation. Even I can't deny that. How many times do I have to tell you? It's impossible
You got...
I'm serious!
You technically didn't do it.
Serious!
What do you say, Hajime?
Do you still believe this woman is the killer?
Do you hate me that much, Hajime?
Hey, Hajime!
Everyone's ganging up on me. Tricks aside, logic aside, is she really capable of doing something like this? Could it be I'm the one making a mistake? No, in fact, it would be much easier if I was wrong. If I have this much doubt about someone I've spent so much time with...
Can you hold on a minute?
Oh,
Well,
God.
I know I'm being intrusive and all, and I mean, I have
It's
no
her.
place to say
All she
this.
did was she got a Buki to do it all.
I missed all of the critical parts, and I doubt I have anything worth saying at an important time like this.
What are you saying?
But still, there's definitely no way I can overlook the killer this time. I thought it was suspicious all along, from the very beginning. Investigating with the suspect in mind creates a different result than investigating with no leads.
Hey, what are you trying to say?
Well, thanks to that, I was able to discover a truth that nobody else knows.
Are you serious?
I've been so focused on everybody else this trial, but I guess now's a good time to say it, right?
Sure.
You better not have kept quiet on purpose. This isn't a game, you know.
Actually, this is a game!
Please don't say such controversial statements.
Well,
What do you know, Nagito?
Well, it's nothing big, really. Only a small, decisive clue that points to the killer.
oh, is there something that I missed? Because I'm pretty sure I've looked at everything.
Hey, that's a huge deal!
A decisive clue. Does something like that really exist?
Let's take a look, shall we? Regarding the rope Ibuki was dangling from.
Oh.
This rope was supplied by the supermarket, right? There weren't any ropes inside the music venue.
Again with the supermarket? That place is a hotspot for criminal goods.
If they got it at the supermarket, that means it was brand new, right?
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
I want you to take a close look at this rope. And keep in mind that it's brand new, near the middle of the rope. It's frayed, as if it was rubbed strongly.
That is different.
But why is it like this? The loop Ibuki used to hang herself is on one end of the rope, and the part of the rope that hung from the baton lighting is on the other end.
So why is the middle one?
Hey, you're taking too long. What's wrong with the rope being frayed?
It means, well, from what I can infer, I think the rope was used like this. The killer wrapped the rope around Ibuki's neck, pulled both ends at full strength, and strangled her. The center of the rope is frayed because that's the part they used to strangle Ibuki.
Okay.
God, I've been listening to you for a while, and it sounds like you knew about this rope clue all along. What exactly did you say to them during the investigation?
So that's where it won't be much of a clue, then I might as well search another place.
Not everyone cooperates at a class trial. Those who lie and conceal the truth will obviously be here too, just like this case's killer. I was just copying them a little bit.
More importantly, what was all that about the rope? The killer strangled Ibuki. And then?
And then, I finished speaking.
How is that a decisive clue?
Huh? You didn't notice it? I thought I made the decisive clue very clear.
Negative words contain a decisive clue? Is that really true? Rope used for hanging.
Ibuki didn't die from hanging.
She was strangled.
She was strangled to death.
That's basically the same thing.
Eh,
Though hanging and strangling seem similar, they're very different. The scars they leave would look different too.
Scars? You mean the rope burn, right?
But we believed it was from a hanging. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie? The body at the crime scene was hanged, you know. Obviously, we'd assume it was a hanging.
The Monokuma file complicates this too. It never specified hanging or strangulation.
Whoever misunderstood is to blame.
Ibuki's true cause of death was strangulation. That fact is the decisive proof that lead to the killer. What?
Ibuki didn't die from hanging. She was strangled to death.
Crap!
Hold on. What evidence do we got?
Ibuki didn't die from hanging. She was strangled to death.
Okay, the rope used for
That's
hanging.
basically the same thing.
Though hanging and strangling seem similar, they're very different. The scars they leave would look different too.
Scars? You mean the rope burn, right?
But we believed it was from a hanging. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
Yeah.
That must be it!
I get that, but okay.
So that's what happened. We've been falling for the killer's lie this whole time.
That she was hung. I simply want to ask you, there's no doubt Ibuki's cause of death was being hanged by this rope, right? Yes, she had no other external injuries, so there's no doubt she died from hanging herself. Oh, so that's still Mikon then. I see. So Ibuki died from hanging herself.
You said Ibuki hanged herself, but that was a complete lie, wasn't it, Mikon?
That is...
Oh, you're still
You told us
taught.
the wrong cause of death. You lied, didn't you?
You should have been able to tell the difference between hanging and strangling just by looking. You, Mikon, the ultimate nurse.
Please wait! First of all, I'm not a coroner, so I don't have the medical knowledge to identify injuries like that.
That's false.
That's
No.
why it's not my fault if I made a mistake.
You are right. And you have been a great help to us so far.
But even a drunk medical student can notice the difference between a hanging and strangulation.
I'm not taking her side or anything, but being clumsy and unskilled in this area could lead to a mistake.
He's totally right. I'm such a clumsy mess, and I got so careless.
Mikon nursed me till I got better. There's no way I'm gonna doubt her.
She did it.
Don't you think her devotion to nursing is what helped her draw Ibuki to her death?
Huh?
And if not, her symptoms were still very serious and caused her to believe what anybody told her. It wouldn't surprise me if she willingly followed Mikon because she was nursing her.
So Mikon volunteered to nurse us? Because she was planning to do this all along?
That's a little... Aren't you like the thief who suspects everyone else of being thieves?
I'm not a criminal. Mikon is. I mean, she's a killer, you know.
You've got it all wrong. Please forgive me.
No.
I'm sorry, but there's no way I can forgive you. I just can't forgive this crime at all.
Forgiveness or not, we still have not decided if Mikon is the killer.
Oh, she's got him.
I see. You guys are kind. Well, if that's the choice everyone makes, then the only thing I can do is back off, I guess. But is that really okay? Is that everyone's hope?
You're friggin' annoying! If you keep talking, I'm seriously gonna beat you up!
You go ahead.
I'm really not the killer. There's no way. I'm capable of killing someone.
Is that really true?
Stop it already! That's enough!
I can't stop. I don't want to do this either. Of course I don't want to do this. But I need to do this.
You doubt your friends?
That's not it. I suspect them because I want to believe them.
What the hell does that mean?
That makes sense.
I don't think belief and doubt are necessarily opposites.
Huh?
I do doubt her, but I still want to believe her. Belief lies at the heart of that conflict.
True.
'Cause if there's no room for doubt, then there's no reason to believe, is there?
Don't say deep stuff. I don't really get it.
If you want to believe in someone, you need to overcome doubt first.
Yes, sir.
Belief without doubt is simply a lie.
Fine. Do whatever you want. I won't stop you anymore.
Good.
Huh? Is that all you can say?
Oh, she's...
So in the end, you're all just a bunch of bullies, huh?
She just turned.
Justifying your actions with fancy words. Making excuses for why it's not really your fault. Everyone always treats me like that. Always. It's all her fault. She's the one with the problem. I'm done with that. You hear me? I'm done.
Hey, Mikon.
She snapped.
It's not fair. It's not fair. 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 Why won't you forgive me? If you forgive yourself right away. What did I do? Why won't anybody forgive me?
Is acting like this your strategy now? This is annoying. Plus, to be honest, I've run out of ideas. How can we get you to admit it?
Well, if you don't really need to get her to admit it.
If we don't have any clues, why don't we have her give us some? I'm the same as Hajime. I don't want to doubt any of my friends. But still, the truth is one of us murdered two of our friends.
And it's her.
That's why we gotta stick with this until the very end, so we can finally break these chains of despair.
We got it.
Hey, Mikon, can I ask you one last thing? If you're not the killer, then who fabricated that video Hajime watched?
Yeah, who?
Like I said, it obviously wasn't me.
Can you prove it?
Prove it? Wait. Do you have any proof that I'm the one who fabricated that video? That's right! Show me your proof! Because you're just assuming the video was filmed at the conference room.
Not just assuming.
Treating me like a killer based on an assumption. Just because I was at the hospital.
Bitch! We know it was you. Me personally, I got no problems calling you a killer based on the assumption because everything lines up to you. Mikon.
That's totally crazy! I didn't do anything wrong! Why does everybody always hate me? Please, just forgive me already!
Is this broad really okay? She's emotionally unstable.
Unstable ain't the word anymore.
I'm not the killer! I never filmed that video!
Oops, 1 second here.
It seems she finally started arguing for us. But the only one who can find the hole in her argument is you, Hajime. So, I'm going to leave this to you once again.
It's always me. Could it be that was this Shiaku's goal all along? She was saying everyone's fate depends on me. The only person who saw that video.
You get to decide I'm the killer. Where's your proof? Please, forgive me already!
Can't forgive you. I need to make up my mind. I'm the one who has to do it. I'm the one who's going to finish this. This is debate time to make my argument. Blood, rope, motel rooms, surveillance, Mikon's account.
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody else other than you who could have filmed that video.
Do you have any proof?
No.
Is the handbag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mikon clearly have different body types.
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle? Just from that dim candlelight? There's no way you'd be able to make out her body type! So please forgive me already!
Hajime, pay close attention and listen well.
I did,
You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
but I don't get it there. Don't flinch and hesitate to run away. I'm the only one who saw the video. Who else is gonna if I don't?
I'm not the killer!
Okay, hold on. Blood stains on the soles of Ibuki's feet. Okay. rope used for hanging, scrap of paper, and a baton lighter. Extremely hot. Hajime the whole time I've heard.
We can't think of anybody else other than you.
I'm not sure here. I'm really
Who
not.
could have filmed that video?
Do you have any proof? Is the hemp bag on her head the proof?
No.
Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious?
No.
Or could it be the hospital slippers she had?
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have different body types.
Slippers could be
Is that
something.
really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just
Maybe
from that
slippers.
video? Just from that camera angle? Just from that dim candlelight?
Okay.
No way you'd be so pleased for...
Hajime, you're the only
It's
one
the
who
soul,
can point out the
it's the
killer's
soul.
mistake.
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody who could have filmed it.
Okay.
Is the hemp bag on her head the proof?
No.
Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious?
No.
Or could it be the hospital slippers she had?
What? It's on Blood of the Souls. After all it does, if Ruthless is doing it from the video.
Damn it!
Okay.
I'm not the killer!
The rope. The motel room. No.
We can't think of anybody
Scrap of
else
paper.
other than you.
The camera unit.
Who could have filmed that video?
Do you have any proof? Is the hemp bag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had?
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have different body types.
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle?
No. The hemp bag.
Damn it!
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody else other than you. Who could have filmed that video?
Hold on. What's the surveillance camera unit say? Scrap rope. Can I?
Is the hemp bag on her head the proof?
Hemp
Is
bag
the
on her
hospital
head.
gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she
I
had?
think I have to
Ibuki and
absorb
Is
that.
that really? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle? Just from that dim candlelight?
There's no way you'd be able to make out her... So please forgive me!
Hajime, you're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody who could have filmed it.
Is the hemp bag on? Is the hospital gown? Or could it be the hospital slippers?
Ibuki and Mikan.
Is that really your? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown?
No.
Just from that video?
Yep.
Just from that camera angle?
Nope, that wasn't it. But you couldn't see the hair. Fuck. I don't know.
Can't think of anybody else other than you.
Uh-huh.
Who could have filmed that?
Is the hemp bag on? Is the hospital gown? Or could it be the hospital?
Ibuki and Mikan.
Is
Ibuki
that
Mika.
really? You could tell her body just from that dim.
There's no way you'd be able to make out her body type! So please
Let's
forgive...
try something else.
Close it. You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
Let's take Killer's mistake and throw it. But at what?
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody who could have filmed that video.
Do you have? Is the hemp bag on her head?
Hemp
the
bag
proof
is
the
not a mistake.
hospital gown she was wearing?
Hospital
Or
gown,
could it
the
be the
shoe.
hospital?
Ibuki and Mikan.
That's
Is
fine.
that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown?
Nah.
Just from that video?
Time's up! Fuck, I didn't realize I was out of time. Fuck, I failed this twice? Alright, now we're gonna retry again. I'm losing points like wild! Damn it!
Never give up!
I think I got the answer this time, though. Yeah, it's none of that. No, we have to absorb.
We can't think of anybody who could have filmed.
You are the killer.
Is the handbag off to the hospital gap? What could it be? The hospital?
Anytime a character changes their attitude like that, it goes insane.
Just from that. There's no way you'd be so pleased.
Hajime, pay close attention. You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
I think I got it.
I'm not the killer.
We can't think of anybody who could have filmed.
Is the handbag on her head?
No.
Is the hospital gap?
None of
What could
that.
it be? The hospital?
Ibuki and Mika.
Is that really? You could tell her body type under the
Technically,
hospital
no.
gown just from that video?
Nah.
Just from that camera angle?
I think from the angle, maybe.
I'll shoot through that contradiction.
There's something there that got to be.
Nikon,
Because it's the hair,
you
right?
committed a major mistake.
Mistake?
As I said before many times, I'm the only one who saw that video.
What's wrong with that?
But I never said anything about the camera angle. So how can you say anything about the camera angle as if you saw that video yourself?
The only reason Mikon knew the camera angle Hajime had seen is because you're the person who actually filmed that video. Is that right?
That's
This
brutal.
is your just reward. The more desperately you argue, the deeper you dig yourself into a hole. You lied, didn't you?
Are you serious? Is it true, Mikon? Did you kill Hiyoko and Ibuki?
Forgive me!
Oh. Uh-oh.
I was wrong. Wrong. No, that's not it at all.
That's not it?
I mean, it's impossible.
What are you gonna
You
do?
know that hemp bag Ibuki was wearing when she died? Try remembering the tote bag instead. Ding! I totally remember now.
What the heck's wrong with her? She's getting weirder by the minute.
She's losing it.
Tote bag. Isn't it the same one that girl was wearing in the video?
How do you know so much about that video?
Who cares about that? More importantly, did you know that bag is a limited item that was sold at the movie theater? Hajime saw it too, didn't you? You remember the Usami decal on it, right? Whoopsie! Don't worry about it. I remember even if you don't. Ta-da! There's no mistake that that tote bag is a limited item. So don't you think it's impossible? Using one tote bag in both the conference room and the music venue at the same time?
No.
It's blatantly obvious that that's impossible. Don't you
Monokuma
think?
told us
That's
no.
why that video isn't fabricated. And I'm not the killer. So you'll forgive me, right?
Taking your stubbornness this far. Such despair.
Then you're gonna forgive me? I won't stop until you forgive me!
I think we're gonna kill you. Long time no see. Well, not really. It's time for the third panic talk action. It's probably going to be my last job during the class trial. Please humor me while I taint your ears one last time. Starting from this PTA, the reload and ammo features will be added. I will no longer be able to do with just the B button below the tempo marker in the lower portion of the number. You'll see bullets displayed. From this point on, you'll have one bullet, destroy one remark. I get it. I know how to do this. Yes.
I'll keep explaining it until you forgive me! That bag is a limited item! That's why that crime is impossible for anyone to pull off.
This chick, has she lost it for good?
Will you forgive me? You'll forgive me, right? Isn't that right? You're obviously gonna forgive me, right?
At this rate, we're not getting anywhere. I gotta do something to end this. I gotta do something so I can make her admit it.
You still haven't forgiven me?
forgive me already? Forgive me! Forgive me! Please, draw on me! Can you forgive me already? I'll do anything you want. Can you forgive me already? I'll do anything you want. Forgive me! Forgive me! Why only me? You still haven't
I
forgiven
can't
me!
see.
Please, draw on me! Why only me?
Take all my help. Okay.
Please, draw on me! Can you forgive me already? Forgive me! Forgive me! Please, draw on me! Can you forgive me already? I'll do anything you want.
How am I missing so much?
Can you forgive me already? I'll do anything you want. Forgive me! Forgive me! Why only me?
Fuck, I'll just
You still haven't forgiven me?
smash it.
Please, draw on me! Why only me? Please, draw on me! Can you forgive me already? Forgive me! Forgive me!
Okay, this is not making
Please,
sense,
draw on
really.
me! Can you forgive me already? I'll do anything you want. Can you forgive me already? I'll do anything you want. Forgive me! Forgive me!
Hey.
Why only me?
Guess let's go fever
You
mode.
still haven't forgiven me! There's only
Bonus.
one bag. It's impossible to use it in two places at the same time.
Bonus prize. Peter bonus prize. I did the wrong thing. I forgot it's different than the other game. But that was... I'm clicking the buttons, but it's saying I'm missing a lot. I'm not getting it?
This is mine.
Yeah, no, we can retry.
We will
Failed 3 times, which is real bad.
Will you forgive?
Shouldn't have failed that, but... it also wasn't going easily at all. I don't get it.
You still haven't forgiven me? Please, draw on me! Why only me? Please, draw on me! Can you forgive me already? Forgive me! Forgive me! Please, draw on me! Can you
See what it
forgive me
means?
already? I'll do anything you want. Can you forgive me already? I'll do anything you want.
Rapid fire.
Forgive me! Forgive me! Why only me? You still haven't forgiven me? Please, draw on me!
Come on.
Why only me? Please, draw on me! Can you forgive me already? Forgive me! Forgive me! Please, draw on me! Can you forgive me already? I'll do anything you want.
Why is it missing
Can
so
you forgive
much?
me already? I'll do anything you want.
Okay.
There's only one bag. It's
Feature
impossible to
bonus
use it in two
prize.
places at the same.
This is the end.
Boom, bitch!
Monokuma mentioned this earlier.
When you buy one bag, you get another one free. It's a common practice to beat customers for the bonus prize.
Whoever bought that bag should have received another one as a bonus prize. Which means it's not impossible to use that bag in 2 separate places. So please, just stop making desperate excuses.
Why? Why can't you forgive me? Why?
It seems your desperate struggle is finally coming to an end.
Why does everybody always hate me? You should just forgive me already!
Nikon, it's already over. After I go over your crime from the beginning and show that you have no arguments left, please just admit it already. In the end, at least let me believe in you.
Believe in her. Believe in her. Okay, hold on. Okay, so first, boom, we hit the monitor. What? 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 things here. Hold on. I'm gonna place them as I go. So hanging. Boom! So that goes there. Okay. Break this drumstick, throw it there, glue the door. And after, that's just when we all broke in. The good news is helping me. Taking off the bag. Okay. Nope. No. Here. Okay, that makes sense. Because over here, we're gonna see where we see grabbing on the hang, freak out, the tear, break. This isn't okay. I guess that makes
Here's
sense.
everything that happened in this case.
Here we go.
The key to this incident is the surveillance camera video that only I saw. That's why I'm going to start with that to unravel the knots of this crime.
Hell yeah.
When I went to the hospital with Nikon this morning, I noticed a specific thing in the lobby. The incoming signal light on the surveillance monitor was blinking ahead of the scheduled time.
Click.
When I switched on the monitor, what appeared on screen was a person wearing a hospital gown and a bag on their head about to hang themselves right at that moment. That surveillance camera unit was designed for two-way communication with the hospital and the music video. That's why I thought the signal originated from the music video. So I immediately headed over there. But that was the killer's trap. In truth, that video was recorded in a different place. The killer brought the music venue camera the night before and made their preparations in advance. And then, they filmed that video in the hospital conference room. By doing so, they tried to make me think the incident was happening in real time, when in fact, the crime had already been committed by that point. The person in the footage wearing the bag was actually the killer acting as a fake. I didn't know that, so I went to the music video and found the hanged body wearing a bag on its head. Seeing the body before me, I panicked and rushed out of there to get the rest of you guys. But that was also part of the killer's trap. After cleaning the conference room, the killer was likely watching the music venue from outside. And, as if they were switching places with me, they went inside the music venue and began working on their last trick. First, the killer peeled off the wallpaper covering one of the stage pillars, revealing Kyoko's body. When I first arrived and saw the hanged body, I didn't notice anything strange about that pillar. I didn't expect it to be slightly larger from the wallpaper, or have Hyoko's body hidden inside.
Well, who would?
Next, the killer destroyed the surveillance camera that was used in the conference room. After destroying it, they mixed it with what was left of the surveillance monitor found at the crime scene. The surveillance camera the killer used was originally brought from the music video, but when they brought it, they made sure to destroy its monitor beforehand. They wanted to hide the fact that the camera wasn't at the crime scene. In the end, the killer transformed the crime scene into a closed room. They broke one of the drumsticks from the storage room and placed it near the music venue's entrance. However, they did this to mislead us into believing that the music venue was locked from the inside.
It was a smart crime.
In actuality, the reason the music venue became a closed room was because of the glue. The killer sealed the door with glue and intentionally created a closed room that could be forced open. With that, the killer finished tampering with the crime scene and met up with Fuyuhiko. They helped us force open the music venue door, despite the fact that they personally sealed it. And they made us discover not just Ibuki's body, but Hyoko's suddenly present body as well. At the time, they pretended to be surprised, but inside, they were probably relieved that their plan worked out.
Why are we looking at the... Oh.
Isn't that right, Mikon? This crime was orchestrated by you, wasn't it?
God, that's a creepy picture of her. Yeah, she snapped. She's done. She's totaled.
Whoa, now she's laughing?
It's been such a long time. This feeling, I know it well. Like the floor is collapsing, like the sky is falling down upon you. This feeling of despair.
Oh, no.
Mikon!
No. We don't need
What
another
has
one of you.
happened to you?
We do not need another fucking Junko.
Whoa there! Before that, a moment of your time.
What? I mean, a moment of our time. Yeah, I lost a lot of points there. I said I'd get a B. Alright. We finished the trial. It was Mikon. I'm so happy it was Mikon, not Soda. Hell yeah. But we will conclude this chapter in the next episode just because we're already an hour and 17 minutes into this episode. So see you in the next one, guys. Take care till then, and bye-bye. But what a trial! What a murder!